What up, family? Um, I haven't made a video in a while, and just been working and stuff, and got a few days off, so I want to try and make a few on my days off. Started off today spending time with my best friend, and then everybody else had to frickin' interrupt and interject, and unfortunately that got fucked up, but it's okay. A couple of hours she came over, and we just got to kick it for a while, and that's always the best. Her energy just absolutely recharges me. But in any case, she woke me up early, so I'm tired. Um, but most importantly here is I want to talk about some shit that I've been seeing online. Seems like every 3-4 months, everybody fucking decides to divvy up and take sides, and this person's pissed off at this person doesn't understand this person, and you got people that started out being assholes and they stop being assholes, and all because of some misunderstanding and everything else they go back to being assholes, and it's just a fucking mess. The number one topic though tonight I want to talk about, in this video at least, is I want to talk about Blue's recent stuff about Juggaloism and the Dark Carnival being religious, and even a religion of sorts. I was watching his video the other day, and as you guys know, I'm an ordained minister. Now, you guys need to understand, when I got ordained as a minister, I did it in a non-denominational, not a Christian organization, not a Muslim organization. I went and learned everything I needed to know, and non-denominational. I have values from Christianity. I have values from Buddhism. I also have a cough. I have values from Islam. So I try to take from all of them. And if anybody ever asks me what religion I follow, I do tell them Juggaloism, that I follow the Dark Carnival. Now, Blue talks about it as really truly being a religion, and here's something I want to point out to you guys. There are several places where Juggaloism is recognized as a faith, just like being a Jedi, and especially in the UK. Being a Jedi is actually a religion. It is recognized as a religion. You can get tax write-offs and all that stuff for claiming that you are a Jedi. As silly as it seems. But yeah, I mean, and here's the thing. It's like Blue said, everybody's jumping on his fucking nuts and acting like, oof, what are you fucking talking about? What I found amusing is with Juggalos, I mean, biggest, most bright example of this whole situation is when Shangri-La dropped. We're talking old school Juggalos that, they listened to the fucking first 6 Joker's cards, well, the first 5, and murder and mayhem and blood and guts and gore, and they never listened to In Between the Stuff and the Lines, and Pass Me By, and Echo Side, and the very first track off Bizarre, Take Me Away. Listen to the fucking lyrics. It's talking about going to heaven, talking about believing in God, and then here comes Thy Unveiling on Shangri-La, and people were affected in one of two ways. Either you loved it, you understood it because you were already there, or just like in the song, we're not sorry if we tricked you. Unfortunately, a lot of people were tricked. Now, Blue has a lot of valid points, but all he is saying is that in his eyes, in the way he sees it, and the way it's presented, it is a religious belief, and I completely believe that. One thing I found very comical, and I'm going to go back to what, how the whole Shangri-La thing. One thing I found comical was a comment on one of his videos that I hate Jesus and God and blah, 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 blah. And the guy was a fucking atheist. Okay, you can't hate something you don't believe in. Just saying. You can be Juggalo. I respect you because you're family. Y'all know me. I'll talk to anybody. I don't push my fucking beliefs off on nobody. You believe exactly what you want to believe. That's your business. When I'm sitting in Shangri-La because of my beliefs and the way I live, and other people aren't, even though, and that's because I believe that. And if you guys don't believe it, and it doesn't happen that way, hey, you're right, great, awesome. What if you're not? There you go. But in any case, what Blue was saying is that the similarities are there. And behind the paint, it was, be it a spirit, be it God himself talking, coming in and talking to Jay, whatever it is. And it could be a gimmick. It may be something Jay just created in his mind, knowing that I know better. But, it could be. Sure, it could be. But the fact is that, and this is where so many people get lost as well, it stopped being about Violent J and Shaggy 2'd Up a long time ago. It started being about us as Juggalos, and the way we live our lives, and the way we look at each other. And that's where people have been so fucking blatantly lost lately. Like I was saying with the Shangri-La thing, to get back to that, I apologize, I kind of went off course. But when Shangri-La dropped, you had Juggalos that they heard the unveiling and they were like, of course. But then you had that other set of Juggalos that, like I said, they were about to murder the mayhem, all that stuff, and they were like, you know what, fuck ICP. One of the dude that introduced me and my brother to ICP, that brought ICP into our lives, the minute he heard the unveiling, he was done. He dropped everything that had anything to do with psychopathic. He stopped calling himself a Juggalo. I think he had his tattoos removed. That's how adamant he was, because he was atheistic. He didn't believe in God. It's like they say in the song, the carnival is God, and may all Juggalos find him. They're not saying, we expect you to believe what we believe, but this is what we're telling you, that we feel that God has a message, and we want you to hear it, and what you do with it is your own business. Are the Joker's cards real? Is there really a riddle box? Is there really a Great Malenko? Is there really Jack and Jake Jekyll? No, those are all metaphors. They're all things for, the things in our lives that affect us. And that's what people need to realize. Is Juggaloism a religion? It depends on who you are. To me it is. To Blue it is. I didn't really get a chance to sit down and watch Child's Play Ninja's video, but I know his are always good, so I'm looking forward to listening to what he has to say. I may make another video based on that. But I know his beliefs, but I also know he'll respect, maybe not respect, because we all know he can, and he'll be the first one to admit he can be an asshole, but he'll always listen, and he'll always look through it and filter through it and say, hey, this is what I think. And he may come off as an asshole, but he's just being honest. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. It doesn't mean you're not a Juggalo. It doesn't mean you're not part of the culture. It doesn't mean that you're not part of the family. It just means that you think differently. It's like the song says, and I'll repeat it again. The carnival is God, and may all Juggalos find him. Not you are going to find him, but may they find him. We have it in our hearts. We want you to have it in your hearts too. And hey, if you don't get it in your heart, that's okay. We still love you. Thanks for coming along for the ride. But yeah, take it as you will. Love me, hate me. You know me. I speak my mind. Peace. Much family love.